Embarking on a train journey through Europe is like stepping into a time machine that weaves together history, culture, and breathtaking landscapes. The rhythmic chug of the train, the changing panoramas outside the window, and the anticipation of what lies ahead, it all contributes to an experience unlike any other. Join us as we traverse the tracks of enchantment, exploring the most captivating and interesting train journeys that crisscross the European continent. Locarno to Domodossola across the Swiss Alps is on number 10. Any ride in Switzerland is certain to include breathtaking beauty, and on some routes, trains purposely operate slowly to highlight the mountains, rivers, and lakes seen from the window. The Centovalli, 100 Valleys, Railway is a brief but picturesque service that connects Locarno in Switzerland with Domodossola in the Piedmont area of Italy. It travels 52 kilometers via waterfalls, chestnut woods, church-top towns, steep ravines, and vineyards. Highlights include the canyon at Intragna and the Isorno Bridge close to the settlement. A sleeper from Budapest to Split is on number 9. There is a seductive night service between the capital of Hungary and the Adriatic throughout the summer. The train had just departed Budapest around midnight and arrived in Split about noon. On the way, it passes Zagreb, the capital of Croatia, and Lake Balaton, a popular vacation destination in Hungary. Once on the Adriatic coast, buses go south to Dubrovnik and out to the adjacent islands on ferries and catamarans. The slow train from Paris to Barcelona is on number 8. Fast trains connect these towns, but there is also a slower route via southern France to the Pyrenees that passes through Limoges, Toulouse, and stunning rural and mountain landscapes before arriving in La Tour de Carol. When it is feasible to go directly by night train from Paris to La Tour de Carol, you would not see the same vistas that you would when traveling during the day. A commuter line departs from La Tour de Carol and travels in slightly over 3 hours to Barcelona. Fortified Ribes de Fraser and Repol, which is home to an old monastery and a suitable starting place for hiking paths, are examples of possible stops along the trip. We have Paris to Berlin on number 7. Two of Europe's biggest cities are connected by a well-established network of high-speed trains and a vast array of slower choices. You could go from Paris to Brussels, and then on to Cologne through the futuristic Liege-Guillemins station with a grand three-country excursion. The cathedral in Cologne is so near to the train station that you can scarcely resist stopping there before boarding the Ice German fast service, which travels to Berlin in less than 5 hours. Book separate tickets at trainline.com for each leg if you want to explore more than just the area around the station buildings in each city, or use Deutsche Bahn to add a brief stop or an overnight reservation. Another option is a fast link through Frankfurt from Paris. The Nightjet travels from Amsterdam to Vienna on route number 6. The Austrian Railways operated Nightjet service, one of several new additions to Europe's sleeper train scene, leaving from Amsterdam every evening at 7 or 7:30 p.m. The train will rumble down the Rhine as you fall asleep, passing Cologne and Koblenz before continuing southeast through Germany and crossing into Austria at Passau. Arriving in Vienna at 9:19 a.m. allows us time for a lie-in and breakfast. The Eurostar train from London, a ferry from Newcastle to Amsterdam, or a rail from Harwich to Hoek van Holland may all be coupled with this one with ease. North Wales Loop The Loop is on number 5. Wales is home to some of the world's most stunning narrow-gauge railroads, and two of the greatest can be connected into a loop that passes through Snowdonia's mountainous and coastal landscapes. Take a train to Blaena Ffestiniog from Llandudno Junction, which offers links to the main line. A unique steam-hauled service that travels 13 miles down to the shore at Porthmadog is the renowned Ffestiniog Railway. Return to Caernarfon on the Welsh Highland Railway's magnificent steam service that passes under Snowdon Summit, where you may board a bus for Bangor or other mainline services. On position 4, we have from Bastia to Ajaccio across the interior of Corsica. The Ponte Lecce hub of the Chemins de Fer de la Corse-Corsican Railways has 3 major lines that go to Ajaccio, Bastia, and Calvi, all of which provide breathtaking views of the region's stunning scenery and difficult terrain. With a 3.5-hour travel time, the most famous and longest route between Ajaccio and Bastia is best completed with an overnight break rather than trying to complete it in one day. Corsica is well connected to mainland France through ferries from Toulon, Marseille, and Nice, making a train and ferry trip from the UK appealing. On number 3, we have Dublin to Madrid by train and ferry. From Dublin, one may go directly to continental Europe. Before turning inland and terminating in the charming county town of Wexford, situated on the estuary of the River Slaney, a mostly single-track line borders the Irish Sea, continuing south as far as Wicklow. From there, it's just a short distance down the lines to Rosslare Port, where there are twice-weekly boats to Bilbao that take around 30 hours. After there, Madrid is reached through a 5-hour train ride. The priceless cathedral in Burgos, Valladolid, the historical capital of Spain, the Roman aqueduct in Segovia, and the Alcazar stronghold are all recommended stops. On position 2, we have the Italian waterway from Palermo to Venice. The possible halting places along this epic trip, which traverses Italy from top to bottom, are well known. With Florence 40 minutes away, quick Frecciarossa trains take 90 minutes to go from Venice to Bologna's culinary hub. Rome is reached after another hour and a half. From here, the Italian South is accessible. Take a train all the way to Sicily for one of Europe's most unique rail experiences. You and your carriage take a special boat from Villa San Giovanni in Calabria to Messina in Sicily, from which it takes a leisurely 4.5 hours to go down the coast to the busy fun of Palermo. From the mainland, through the ferry, there are a number of daily intercity and night services that go to the capital of Sicily. These services include sleepers straight from Milan, Genoa, and Pisa. On number 1, we have Oslo to Bergen, through a high mountain which is a coast-to-coast journey. The Bergen Line-Bergensbanen, which travels between Oslo and Bergen and reaches a height of 1,222 meters at Fint Station, is a candidate for the title of finest rail journey in Europe. Snowball fights are often offered there. On a comfortable intercity service, the roughly 7 hours of travel time go by in a whirl of breathtaking surroundings. This itinerary may be extended by taking Norway in a nutshell trip, which includes the Flam Railway, perhaps the most beautiful branch line in the whole world, and a boat ride through Nørrefjord and Orlandstord. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more captivating travel content, and ring the notification bell to stay updated on our future explorations.